Alright, so this video is a little bit of a continuation of the previous video. So basically what I'm trying to do is I want to pixel map this in Resolume and send it to the VJ. So what I have to do is I have to get the pixel counts for these fixtures, exactly how they're laid out. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go onto the internet. I'm going to search up that fixtures manual. So Chauvet Storm to Beam Wash. Perfect. Okay, so this is the fixture we want to pixel map for starting. I'm going to go to the actual manual of the fixture. Might be in the quick reference guide. Let me see if it has what I'm looking for. I'm looking for the pixel layout with the numbers and the orders. Nope, not in here. Let's go back here, user manual. All right, let's see if this has it. Yeah, that's pretty good, but I need even better. I need actual numbers. Where the hell is it? Usually they have it in the manual. There we go. That's what I'm looking for. Rear panel. Okay, perfect. So I'm going to do, I think Windows G is a screenshot. There we go. Screenshot that. Now, let me find the file, see my captures. Open file location, continue. Okay. Just going to put this in the pictures folder so I know it's there. Okay, now I'm going to go into Resolume into this project that I already have for the LED wall, and I just create a new Lumiverse. Now what I need to do is I have to create a fixture type. So let me see what channels that is using. Okay, so let's go, now that I know the layout, let me just see. I'm using 143 channel mode for this. Oh, it's right in the, okay, so 143 channel mode. Where is it? 263 is probably the next one. Right here, 143. So we have red one, red, green, blue, red, green, blue. All right, so it's all RGB till the end, it looks like. No, I see whites here. So white. So let me check quickly. So right now, this is on page 13. So 1 through 12 is the ring, and then 13 through 31 is the center. So if we look at LED, so the ring looks like it's RGB. If we go to 13, it's RGB white, RGB white. Okay, I see what's going on there. So we're gonna have to make two separate things. So we're gonna go into Resolume. We're gonna go into Arena, Fixture Editor. I'm gonna type in RGB pixel. Enter. Okay, so let's just make sure this is good. So width, it's good, good, perfect. Now, let me see if we have, okay, enter. And now I'm gonna do one more called RGBW pixel. Okay, perfect. Yes, and now we're gonna change this to RGBW. Okay, that's good. Now I'm gonna go to my output, advanced. First thing I'm gonna do is when I'm on my input, I'm gonna select the Lumiverse, hit load. I think we put that in our pictures. Maverick, beam wash, manual. Perfect. Now where is that reference? It's over here, that's perfect. Okay, so we're gonna change this fixture type to just a RGB pixel because we're gonna start with the ring. Now I want to find out the first channel I'm going to be doing it on. So we're starting at, I think we're starting from number 1. So we'll have to do an offset. So now I'm going to go back to the manual, save and close. We're going to see where it starts from. So red 1 starts from address 32. 32, and it should be 12. 12 is RGB, perfect. Address 32. So output advanced. Go here, type in start address 32. Okay, Now let's take this pixel wherever it is. It starts in the center, so let's just grab it. I'm going to type in left 0, top 0. So now it's going to come into the top left of this project. Usually I would crop it out, adjust the pixels, and make it work, but yeah, I'm just using what I have available. So now I'm going to take this pixel right here, drop it in. I'm going to make it a little bit smaller. I'm going to hold shift so it takes it down proportionately, and just drop it in right there. Now, when I take my Alt key and just drag it, it will duplicate it, as you can see here, and it'll increment by whatever channels. So this, let's say, is a RGB, so it's 3 channels. You'll see over here it says 3537, just plus 3 channels. And we're going to work our way around to 3. I'm just holding my Alt key and dragging. 4. And once you build one fixture, the rest of them are easy. Just copy, duplicate universes. As you know, I spread these out between universes, so this will be easy for me to work it incrementally. Okay, 7, 8, 9, 10, and we should work our way around. Okay, now once we get to the next one, we go over here, Alt, drag, and now I'm going to go into my fixture type. I'm going to change it to RGBW pixel because I know the centers are RGBW. Now let's just make sure when we go to 14, it increments by 4, which it did because it went from even to even, 68 to 72. No, I think we just did that one already. So let's go 15, 16, 17, just keep going. Usually when you have a strip bar, it's much easier because you could just set the width and height of pixels. When you have these kind of fixtures, it's a little bit more complicated. So I'm just going to do 1, and then we'll duplicate the rest. So just easier. 26, 27, 8, 29, 30, and then 31. Okay, now I'm going to take select here, take out this guide. Now, as we can see, the whole outer ring is the outer ring of pixels, and then the inners are the inner ring. Okay, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into my Arena fixture editor. I'm just going to make a new fixture called 32 channel spacer. This is just a trick. You don't have to do this. You could just start the next fixture. Now to do that, we just have to go here, make 32 channels. So that's 21, 28, 1, 2, 3, 4. One more. Oh no, that's good. So it's RGB plus 29 parameters, which is 32 channels. I'm gonna hit close. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go here, take any one of these fixtures, hit Alt. I'm going to go to the top left one so I can take it out of the project because it's not a real fixture. Go here, change it to 32 channel spacer. Now, when I do that, it's using channels 144 to 175. So, reason being is that when I take my next fixture now, when I take all these pixels, I hit Alt and drag it, you'll see that it's starting from 176 because I needed that spacer from the first channels that I'm not using that are going to be merged from the console. Or you could just, if you don't do this, then you're going to have to build it again and input the first pixel. Now, I just want to just double check that the next fixture, the pixels start at 176. So I'm going to go into CAMSYS here, patch. I'm going to go into view channels. And I believe those were on the higher ones, like channels, let me see. Right here, that makes sense. 9, I think it was like 4 universes in a row. Let me just check which ones it was. It was DMX. We started at universe 5. So let's go to 5 just to make sure we're good. Right here, universe 5. A little higher. I like this new update where it shows you how full your universe is. It's like kind of like Vectorworks, how they do that. I wonder if they do conflicts as well, like Vectorworks does it. Okay, let me go to universe 5. Okay, 5. Okay, as we can see here, 5-1, the first 32 is going to be main blue, main white, red 1 starts from 32. So that means I have to make a 31 channel spacer. Then if we go here to the second fixture, we have to scroll down 143 channels. We'll see that red 1 starts from 175. So we can see that we're off here because this first pixel from the second fixture starts at 176. So I'm going to go to Arena Fixture Editor. I'm going to make this a 31 channel spacer. So first I'm going to rename it, 1, enter, and take out one parameter here. So select it, and I think you do minus, close. I'm going to take the whole second fixture, delete it. I think if I hit backspace, yep, there we go. Now, let's just check this spacer here. If you look, it's 144 to 174. So if I hit Alt, drag, and I'm also going to duplicate this spacer. Take this, Alt, drag. I don't need to do this, but I'm just going to do it anyway. I'm going to make it channel 1. So if you look here, 1 is 31 channel spacer. 1 to 31, yeah, that looks good. Then starting at 175, I just want to double check that one more time so we don't have to build it again. So if we go here, red 1 starts at 175, which is good. And we have 3 fixtures on this universe, so we go output, advanced. You could also select the Lumiverse itself and let's just assign the universe. It's universe 5, which would be subnet 0, universe. I'm actually going to merge it, so I'm going to assign it as an input, but for now I'm just going to put on universe 5, which is going to be 4 in ArtNet. Okay, perfect. So now we have fixture 2, and then we have fixture 3. So once we have that, we're going to take our spacer. We need one more. Alt, drag that down, and then that's just gonna take up 31 channels, and then we're gonna drag this and drop it. Okay, now I know the next universe has the same amount. Now you cannot copy pixels from universe to universe, so what we could do is, I'm just gonna save and close so we know that's saved. I'm gonna take the whole universe, so we're gonna name this universe 5, and right click and you hit duplicate. Now once you duplicate, you can hide universe 5 like this, which is hiding all the pixels, and then you could take these pixels, let's say, and move it over here. The spacers, let's move out of the way so we know that it's not overlapping. I'm just going to turn on the other universe so we could see that we're good. Okay, next. 31, universe 5. Let's name this one universe 5 without that dash. Let's close it. Now we go to universe 6. So universe 6. Enter. Okay. Now I want to do that same process again. So I'm going to hit right click, duplicate, name this universe 7. It's not showing because the little arrow is not going. Now I'm going to take these 3 fixtures here, move it down here. Now this universe only had 2 fixtures if you remember from my previous video. So I'm going to just backspace that. Now I'm going to take the spacers as well and just drop it down a tap so they don't overlap on the previous ones. If you look here, perfect. Let me just make sure that it's not 3 and 2. Perfect. Okay, now for universe 8, we're just going to copy universe 7 because that one has 2 fixtures as well. Right click. In universe 7, I have to delete that 3rd spacer. I don't actually have to delete it because it's dead channels. But I'm just going to do it anyway. So 287, so that means there's a spacer the last one. We could delete that. We don't need that because the fixture ends at 286. Okay, so now we're going to go to universe 7, close it, right click, duplicate, universe 8, enter. Okay, let's open that up. Take these pixels, shift it over this way. Okay, and then we're gonna take these 2 pixels and just drop it down a tab so we don't overlap. These pixels on the side, it's not something we have to worry about. It's just there. Like once you make your patch, I think you could even delete it. Like the offset between the pixels are already there. I just keep it on the side out of the project. Just if I ever have to do any adjustments, I like to have them there just for reference, and it's easier to fix like that. Okay, so we have universe 8. Let me just make sure it's not overlapping with universe 7. Okay, we're good. Okay, now for universe 9 and 10, I have 3 fixtures. I'm going to copy universe 6. We're going to go here, universe 9. Enter. We're going to go to 9. Okay, this is going to be a little more complicated because I don't know where I ended on the last one. So we just go to universe 8. So we can go a little closer this way. Actually, we can leave it open even. So we can actually see where we're dropping it. Okay, now we're going to go to this right here. Take the top 3 because that's from the new universe. Okay, and then we have one more universe. So let's drop this out. Universe 9, universe 10. Enter. Okay, now we're going to take these 3, move it out of frame. Let's open universe 9. Okay, now we should have all our fixtures ready to go. Let's shut that off. Take those 3 and just drop it below. Okay, so these are just all our Storm 2 beam washes. I still have a lot more fixtures to add, but I think let's just get these working just based on this video so you guys can learn how to do it. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to open all of them just to make sure we have all our fixtures. We should have a total of 16 fixtures, I believe. Universe 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Perfect. Okay, so screen 5 is going to be universe 4. Good. This is universe 5, which is 6, 5 in ArtNet. Okay, and then we're going to go this one to 6. And we'll make this one 7. I'm not going to even merge it right now, just for the concept of the video. I'm just going to actually patch it to the universe that it is, and I'm going to just run it directly to my visualizer to see if it works. And this would be 11. I'm sorry, 9. I'm doing this backwards. ArtNet. This would be 8. And the previous one would be 7. Perfect. And then universe 10, I believe, was the last one. Okay, just for simplicity, when I do the universes, I just collapse them so I can see what's going on. Okay, so universe 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Now I'm going to have to configure L8 into ArtNet. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm just going to go to broadcast. We'll see if we might have to do unicast, but as of right now, I think usually broadcast works with this, in L8 specifically. Let's give it a shot. Okay, everything looks good. I'm going to go into my screen, sources, just make some lines. Let's say this. Let's make it white. Let's make the amount less. Let's make the fuzziness width and then fuzziness. So it'll be soft. Rotation, we'll do 90. Perfect. Now I'm going to go to my output advanced. I'm just going to open up these. So Okay, perfect. I'm just gonna I'm gonna do a slide transfer on the composition with all the pixels so I can just see the pixels in the composition monitor. So I'm gonna take the first pixel, select the last pixel, drop it into my composition, and then I'm just gonna mask it. So it's gonna go, um, it's actually good. I could see it going through the fixtures. Now I have to reconfigure my LA2 ArtNet. So I'm gonna go into DMX, could select one fixture and adjust all the ArtNet there. So we're going to go to Universe, ArtNet 4, Universe, ArtNet 5, Universe, ArtNet 6, Universe, ArtNet 7, Universe, ArtNet 8, Universe, ArtNet 9. I think that's all we had, right? But now, before you save and close, go back to ArtNet 4, which was that fixture, because it's selected and apply, so the address stays the same. As you can see, the fixtures all went down. That means it has a default value. Okay, I see what's going on because of my dummy. Okay, I'll have to fix that. For now, I see it's not working, and I know why it's not working. So I'm going to go into my user manual. I'm essentially going to make a dummy fixture that I made the 30-something channel. I have to make a pan tilt. I need basically need a dimmer, background dimmer. So 19, so 28, 29. So I'm basically creating this fixture. So I'm going to go into Arena Fixture Editor. This RGB, I'm going to minus out, add pixel block. I'm going to minus out 28. I think it's a RGBW. So 28 through 31 was RGBW. Let me just check that. Close. 28 through 31 is RGBW. Yes. Okay, before that is control, zoom, main strobe, ring strobe. So we're going to go. This was control, which could stay default to 0. This one zoom, could stay 0 2. Strobe, I'm assuming this has to be at 255. There's another strobe. We'll make this at 255 as well. This is pan fine. So I'm going to do PF. I think this is probably tilt, and this was probably tilt fine. Okay, let's see what other channels we will need to get this fixture just working temporarily in the visualizer. So it starts at pan fine, tilt fine, pan tilt speed I don't need, ring CTC, main CTC I don't need, ring gobo, main gobo I don't need. I think I need dimmers next, so let's see where the dimmers are. Okay, 19, 19, 19 through 23. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, 19 through 23. I don't really care what the names of the channels are. 19 through 23. I just want to turn them on because if they're related to dimmer, strobe, color, or any of that stuff, just make it at 255. Okay. I just turn this on. Now close. Now usually I don't know I don't think it updates in real time. I mean to say, like right now, the way to go is basically to change it to dummy fixture and then back to 31 channel spacer, and then it should work. Easy way to know is, let me just do one. I should really just do one fixture and see if it's working in L8. I just swapped one. Go to L8, and you see there's one working here. And the reason why, so strangely enough, when you change the in the fixture editor, if it's already patched, it still remembers the defaults from the last fixture that you created. The only way around that is to select another fixture and then reselect that fixture. So you saw I did it to one of them, and now this fixture is working. I have to create my tilt values for this fixture. So I want to tilt it up a bit. So I'm going to go to fixture editor. I'm going to pan it 90. That's going to be a hard one. If I do it for first starters, I want to go to my 31 channel spacer, tilt. So right now it's down, so if I do this, it will be up, pan. Let's just do 128. Let's see if that will do it. No, 128 would not be good. Let's try 64. Enter, close. Now I'm going to do the same thing as I did previous. I'm going to take that one, swap it back to dummy, back to 31 channel spacer, save and close. And then you should see in LH should probably update the position. Yes, it did. Okay, so tilt is a little too up for my taste, so I'm going to go back to Resolume. Basically, I have to get one right, and then we can do the rest. So, fixture editor, tilt, we did 110, so let's do less, 45, let's say. Pan, I think we did, let's do 50, enter, close, output, advanced, let's take this, change it to dummy, back to 31 channel, save and close. Okay, the position looks good now, more or less. I'm just wondering why the centered pixels are not working. It's probably one of the channels I didn't bring up. So let me go into the manual one more time. So white color should probably stay off because we're using the individual colors. Sometimes some pictures you have to turn on the main color for the pixels to work. I don't know. We'll have to find out. Zoom, main strobe, ring strobe. So 19 through 25 we know is on. We could turn on all the macro shit because I know that doesn't work in the visualizer anyway, but that will mess me up in real life though, if we ever use it like this. Ring TTC, main TTC. So let's turn up 8 and 9. So let's go to Arena, Fixture Editor, 8 and 9. Is it on or off? 8, 9, close. Usually I would name all the channels and I'll know exactly what to turn on. This I'm building it from scratch, so let's just change this one. You know, let me make this a bit smaller so we can see what's going on in L8 right after. Take this, change it to dummy fixture, which will just reset it. Save and close. I'm still not getting the center for some reason. Let me try this, put it to the mask. And I can see the content going through the pixels. Why is everything cyan? Did I pick the cyan color? Or is it actually white? It's definitely cyan. Why is it doing cyan if I have a white? Do I have like a colorize on the composition? Or a layer? Or a clip? Very strange. Alt, drag, or control drag. Let's make it a different color. Let's make it, I don't know. Okay, let's keep working on this. Let's change the color to green. So you can see the pixels are definitely working on the ring. The problem is the fixture editor in Resolume does not update in real time, so I just have to find which channel would activate. Because I know the beam definitely works, like the pixels in the middle. I just don't know which channel it is. So 13, 14. Okay, this is definitely not. Okay, 17. 17, 24, 25. 17 could go on. And 24, 25 is what I think is messing. Strobe. Okay, zoom at full, let's say. Let's make strobe at 0 for both of them. And we'll see if that messes. So now I'm going to go back to my output, do that same thing again. I'm actually going to do it on 3 fixtures this time, so it's to see if it's just one patched wrong. 31 channel spacer. We'll do the next one as well. Dummy 31, and we'll do this one again. Okay, now we can go into our, oh, we got something working. Okay, so it looks like the strobes are reversed for some reason. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go into Arena Fixture Editor. Strobe, which one was what? See, I didn't name it. That's biting me in the ass. Okay, strobe, ring strobe is 24, main strobe is 25. So main strobe, ring strobe, so 24 will turn all the way up. And now we're going to go back to our output quickly. So maybe inverted, which would be super strange, but let's give it a shot. So we'll go to dummy, 31 channel. If this works, then we'll do it to all of them, and we'll have everything working. Dummy fixture, 31, one more. Because we definitely had both of them working at different times with different values. So save and close. No, it's not working. Only one or another is working, strangely. So right now we have the pixels, but we don't have the ring. I'm curious why that is. Output, all right, Arena Fixture Editor. So 24. Let's close. Output Advanced. Let's change that. I'm going to do one just for a second. Save and close. Okay, now we got it working. So now we can do all of them. So we're going to go to Resolume Arena, Output, Advanced. So these spacers here, we just have to make them all. The stupid part is, I wish I could select all of them and just change the channel back and forth, if because of this stupid thing, but it doesn't let you do that either. So if you have like 100 of them, you're going to have to do for each one. If you're merging between a lighting console, then it doesn't matter because the only thing you're sending is RGB data. The only reason why we're going through this right now is because I'm actually controlling the full fixture in Resolume. So right now, I could show up to this job with literally just Resolume, and I could control the tilt, pan, like with the spacer fixtures like I just did. I kind of just make a default position and then just run everything like a default zoom, a default position, and then I control everything else through Resolume. Okay, it's going to be, just bear with me for one more second. I'm going to do this for the rest of the fixtures. So this way we can see the visualizer, how it works. Dummy. And usually I already have all these dummy fixtures done before the show. I already have, my old laptop has a whole library of these dummy fixtures of any fixture I ever patch in Resolume. So it already has all my defaults, all my, exactly the position where I want it, the zoom I want it, even brightness. But this is a pretty new computer, so I don't have any of that stuff on here, which I'm happy for because now we can do this video and we'll start from scratch. So you'll see the struggles go through to create a new fixture, how the procedure of it. Okay, dummy. Oh, 3 more, perfect. Sorry for wasting your time. You guys can put the video on 2 times when you watch it, so 2 times speed, so you don't have to watch me do this second to second. Dummy, 1 more. And now all the fixtures should be working if I did this right. Save and close. Minus out of here. And ta-da! All our washes are working now. Just to test everything, let's make this smaller so we don't take up too much landscape. And I can't even get to that menu. Great. So let's just go here. Let's do that. Perfect. No, I don't need any of you. Okay, let's change the color to, let's see. Why is white cyan? That's the part that's driving me nuts. Did I build this fixture profile wrong or all the addresses off by a little bit? Because green works. Okay, red doesn't work. Strange. Okay, green works. Blue works. Red doesn't work. Huh. I'm actually curious what the hell the issue is. Let's go back to the fixture editor. So pixels, RGBW. Okay, that's a spacer, so that doesn't matter. I need to go to RGB pixel, but none of the red is working, so it's not from here. It's probably more from the output side of things, maybe. RGB, RGBW. So this is good. So output advanced. So what could be the issue here that's allowing some colors, but it's coming up in the output without the red as well, which means it's not getting data for red. It's definitely not from the L8 side because I know red is working there. So if I select this RGB pixel, should be RGBW pixel, which is all good. This looks good. So what could be the issue? Something definitely, let me try a different effect or a piece of content maybe. Because when I go to white, even in my output, it's showing up as cyan. So it's something wrong with this content maybe. Let me just pick a different source then. Let me go to source, take, I don't know if source is even a good idea. I don't think I have any content on this computer. I have a drive here I could plug in, but let's just try something landscape. That did nothing. Okay, I see what's going on. I'm gonna bypass this for now so I can see the screen better. Tunnel lines. Hey, red is working. Look at that. Okay, now let's just test the full, right now it's not going on the full width, so we could zoom it. Okay, zoom is not doing it. Frequency is not going to do it. Okay, this is not a good one either. What's neon? Does this one have red that works? Yes, it does. For some reason, those don't have red. I don't know what the issue is. As you can see, all these fixtures are working with the pixels on the ring and the pixels on the fixture. All right, I think you guys get an idea of, because this was the most complicated fixture. So if you know how to map this one, the rest of them should be easy. The PXL16s is pretty much just a straight line. So it's pretty much the same process, but instead of doing pixel by pixel, you could just do like RGBW times 16, I believe, in a straight line. So you could do 1 by 16 and then just do a dummy fixture of, so 4 times 16, that would be 64 channels, and then we'll have a 20 channel spacer because it's 84 channel mode. Yeah, it's pretty straightforward. All right, we got this working. And for the merging part, I'll probably do a separate video of how to connect it together as an input. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you guys have any requests for any other videos, please let me know and we'll try to get to them. Have a good one.